It's a hot summer day in western Pennsylvania. You're enjoying a thrill-filled day at Kennywood Park, and you're in line for your favorite ride, the Jackrabbit. You've almost reached the front of the line when suddenly something slaps you in the face. A smell, not the pleasing aromas of potato patch french fries or chocolate-dipped ice cream cones, but something so distinctive, so telling, so alarming, you immediately know the cause. Poor personal hygiene. As a bystander, you have three options. Move as far away as possible, try to ignore it, or help this person. So what do? Most people would usually opt for the first option, as would I, but I have decided to stop avoiding the problem and to start addressing it. Millions of people are faced with the same scenario every day, and just as many, possibly more people, display poor personal hygiene. Some have found poor personal hygiene to be more than an odor problem. The Australian Department of Health states that poor domestic and personal hygiene practices can help the transmission of disease-causing germs. The Australian Department of Health has also found that poor personal hygiene can cause bacterial infections, such as the stomach flu, pneumonia, and trachoma, viral infections such as the common cold, flu, and hepatitis A, and even parasitic infections such as scabies, roundworm infection, and hookworm infection. These alarming discoveries should encourage us to acknowledge that poor personal hygiene is a serious nationwide problem. I am tired of people displaying poor personal hygiene in the United States. This nation is referred to as the land of opportunity, and with the hundreds of different personal hygiene products available, we have the opportunity to solve poor personal hygiene. I'm optimistic that we can solve this problem, but first we have to understand the problem and then the end goal in order to implement a solution. Kristen Davis offers a definition of the goal in her article, Personal Hygiene Issues. Good personal hygiene means maintaining your body by keeping it clean and groomed. Within the next few minutes, I will try to persuade you to adopt some and hopefully all of my solutions to poor personal hygiene. If you believe you or someone you know is a part of the problem, I'm here to help you become a part of the solution. The next few solutions that I provide can be adopted separately, but would be most effective collectively. Poor personal hygiene includes, but is not limited to, bad breath, body odor, unwashed hair, unwashed hands, and unkept nails. Now, I have had my own personal share of personal hygiene problems. When I was in middle school, I was like all the other girls. I went to school, I played outside with my sisters, I showered every night, but there was one thing that made me different. I sweated a lot. Most of my peers were kind enough not to make comments, but these few years truly scarred my confidence and encouraged my awareness of poor personal hygiene. Therefore, my first solution to poor personal hygiene is in regards to body odor and sweating. Certain Dry. That's the name of the product I discovered in my late middle school years. It completely stopped my excessive underarm sweat. As Certain Dry's information page states, it contains aluminum chloride, which is a very strong and effective active ingredient in antiperspirants. If there's no sweat, there's no odor, and you can't have body odor without the odor. As Davis states, it is perfectly normal, necessary, and natural to sweat. But if there is a practical solution to excessive sweating, why not take advantage of it? I will now offer a solution to various other demonstrations of poor personal hygiene. This solution requires a little more effort than its predecessor. 3 words. Personal hygiene pack. What is a personal hygiene pack, you may ask? A single personal hygiene pack contains the solutions to all of the major demonstrations of poor personal hygiene. A personal hygiene pack eliminates excuses and creates solutions to poor personal hygiene. The following items I will mention do not have to be fancy or expensive and can be kept in a daily bag, in a purse, in your car, or in your desk, anywhere that is accessible. The first item that should be included in a personal hygiene pack is body spray, deodorant, or any sort of antiperspirant. Antiperspirants wear out throughout the day due to motion and activity, so adding a backup application of antiperspirant will help ensure a good smell all day long. The next few items will help solve bad breath. The next few items should be floss, disposable toothbrushes, and gum or mints. As Alison Hannaford states in her essay, Personal Hygiene, the teeth should be cleaned after each meal to remove any particles of food that remained. However, this is just not a reality for most people. So disposable toothbrushes can help remove as many food particles and bad breath-causing germs as possible. Do not ignore the food particles that are stuck in between your teeth because they can cause very bad breath. Use floss to remove these particles. Gum and mints should only be used as a temporary solution as they do not remove bad breath-causing germs and food particles. Mouthwash should not be included in this personal hygiene pack because, as David states, and despite popular belief, mouthwash does nothing to improve your bad breath. The next few items will help with unwashed hair. I would recommend adding a comb or brush and dry shampoo. A comb or brush will free your hair from tangles and will help it to appear more healthy and shiny. And dry shampoo will help decrease the appearance of grease and help your hair have a good smell to it. Now, dry shampoo is usually known as a female hair product, but it is just as effective for male hair. The next product to add to your personal hygiene pack is nail clippers. These will help keep your nails trim and shapely. Beth W. Ornstein states that trimmed nails prevent hangnails and infected nails. The final and probably most important product to add to your personal hygiene pack is hand sanitizer. Clean, sanitized hands are essential to good personal hygiene. We use our hands all day long, and somehow they usually make their way up to our face. When they get to our face, if they are if they are dirty or unsanitized, that can cause illnesses or diseases. The combination of all of these products will help ensure good personal hygiene. However, these should not be used instead of normal hygiene practices. My third and final solution to poor personal hygiene requires the help of professionals. Professionals can help us catch personal hygiene issues that we weren't able to do ourselves. You should visit your doctor every 1 to 2 years for a checkup. They can prescribe you with products you may need to help with your personal hygiene. You should visit the dentist every 6 months to have a good teeth cleaning. They bear the tools that we can't use every single day to brush and floss our teeth. And finally, you should visit your hairdresser every few months to have your hair trimmed and to have a professional washing. Trimmed ends help your hair appear smoother and cleaner, and having your hair professionally washed can help keep your scalp healthy and clean. Now, all of these practices I just mentioned have one thing in common. We do them repeatedly, but sometimes we need the help of professionals to help us do them adequately. In conclusion, it is my sincere hope that these past few minutes have helped you realize the severity of poor personal hygiene and the simplicity of good personal hygiene. Strong antiperspirants, a personal hygiene pack, and regular visits to professionals can help the United States become a personally hygienic nation. Adopting one or even all of these personal hygiene practices will help the United States become almost as clean as a biological research lab.